Kurt Busch is reportedly not coming back in 2022. Unfortunately for NASCAR fans, Kurt Busch won't be competing this season. We understand how disheartening this information is, but unfortunately, nothing can be done. So what can be the possible scenario? Want to know everything? Then welcome back to our channel. Let's get directly into the video. So, let's get in! Busch and 23XI Racing recently announced that Busch will not be able to return to the number 45 Toyota in time for the beginning of the playoffs the following weekend at Darlington, South Carolina, and that Busch has withdrawn his medical waiver to participate in the event. When Ross Chastain joins the Busch team, he'll be making a new friend. He has moved up from the Xfinity Series to drive the number 42 car. After Kurt Busch's retirement, the number 45 team will still race for the owner's title.
Denny Hamlin fighting for second to the inside of the 21.
Now that Busch has dropped out of the race, there are only 14 drivers vying for 16 slots in the postseason. There will be 2 available positions in the playoff lineup when the regular season concludes at Daytona International Speedway. As Busch put it, in spite of his desire and wish to return to the number 45 car for a playoff run with our team, it is still not the proper time to do so at this point. He is well aware that he is not only not yet ready to go back in the vehicle to resume racing, but also has not been given clearance to do so. He has too much regard for NASCAR, my fellow drivers, and the fans to use up a playoff place if he knows he cannot win the title this season. It was not a simple decision, but he is certain now that it was the best one possible. As he prepares to take the wheel again, he will continue to give me time to heal and strengthen, and he promises to do everything in his power to help the 23XI continue its impressive run of form this season. A severe crash late in the month of July left Busch with a concussion and sidelined him for the rest of the season.
Wow, that was a hard hit for that right rear quarter panel, and you see the damage.
The incident occurred during the last round of qualifying at Pocono Raceway. Since then, NASCAR has not given him the okay to race again. The 23XI team president, Steve Lauletta, said, "Kurt has raised our entire organization this year. Although Kurt will not be competing for a championship this season, he will continue to play an essential part in the organization as he works with our competition group to continue enhancing and growing the squad," the team's manager said. This weekend at Daytona International Speedway, Ty Gibbs will continue filling in for Kurt Busch at the wheel of the number 45 vehicle. Following is a portion of a press release from NASCAR. Kurt Busch has responded to this adversity with the grace and composure of a champion. Each decision was arrived at after extensive discussion with his medical staff and was made for the greater good of not only himself, but also his competitors and the sport as a whole. NASCAR is committed to helping Kurt get well and back behind the wheel of a racing car as soon as possible. President of Toyota Racing Development, David Wilson, issued a statement in response to Busch's decision, saying, "From the moment the accident occurred at Pocono, Toyota has made assuring Kurt Busch's health and rapid rehabilitation their primary priority. It wasn't just his general health that improved to the point where he could get back in a race vehicle. TRD has been working closely with Kurt to aid in his rehabilitation, but ultimately it was Kurt who made this choice, and we support him wholeheartedly. His absence at the start of the playoffs means he won't be able to challenge for the title in 2022. Despite our disappointment, the most important thing to us is that he remains physically and mentally well. We are sure that Kurt will continue to be crucial to our efforts to win the title this year, both through his assistance and the wealth of racing expertise he will be able to impart to his team and his fellow Toyota drivers." That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. So, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more of our incredible videos. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.